Hello. Happy Monday, January 9th, 2023. Oh my gosh.
Damn, it really is. I forgot.
Oh my goodness. It's wild that it's a new year.
This is going to be the best year so far.
Okay.
I agree.
For certain.
I appreciate it. I take that. I'll take that. Okay. I'll take that. I receive it. So this is our first, welcome everybody to our first show of 2023. I think is this officially our second or third year of the podcast, I think?
I want to say second.
Second. Second year. We're fresh little babies. Thank you. This has been a labor of love that has been just blossoming and more amazing things. And I think this is a great way to kick off the year with the subject and our guest that we have today. We'll go ahead and I'm going to pop you guys up onto the screen big. And then you just say who you are and what you do, just in case people don't know who you are. And we'll start with Sylvanus. We'll go ahead and start with you. Bam, take it away.
Camera's too powerful. But hello, hey, hi, how you doing? I am Sylvanus. I make comedy skits on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, a little bit of everywhere. And I just been doing it for a while now. And I'm gonna be the Super Smash Brothers champion at the next DreamCon. So
let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
And man, I'm just happy to be here.
Fire. We see it. Well, and we know DreamCon is July, right? July.
Yep.
So y'all can keep that in mind to see who wins at that time. And James.
This is your boy James over Expect to Go. Bring you guys the latest and greatest in the Hogwarts Legacy content, and that is what we do. My wife and I, both part of the channel, kind of just breaking down deep dives, news updates, getting ready for this game that is highly anticipated, Hogwarts Legacy, and I cannot wait to talk about it. So that's us.
Yes, fire, which is perfect for our subject for today. I had watched the showcase and I was like, okay, I want to talk about the game. And I'm like, let me invite him to talk about the game since he was there. So that's why I was like, let me reach out to you right after I saw the showcase. I ended up seeing it late because I was trying to save myself for it because I cannot wait.
Totally understand.
I cannot
a lot
wait.
of people are doing that, so I can get it.
For sure. So Charlie, Jazz, how were your guys' weekend? Not just your weekend, but New Year's, how was it? Last time I saw it was December.
It was amazing.
Just everywhere.
I've been in airports the entire time.
You about to fly again, ain't it?
Yep. Again on Wednesday, and then again on was it Saturday?
Monday.
Yeah, so
one of them days.
It's fun. It's fun. It's really fun what I'm doing, but I'm tired. So I have no time to be tired.
I don't blame you. But before we get into diving into our subjects and the game releases and movie releases of, January, right? Which I don't know if it's I don't know if the list is long. I actually haven't looked yet, but we'll see that in a second. One of the things I did want to announce that we officially, because this is our first show of January, we have opened up memberships on the channel. They are now officially available.
Hey.
We have an array of perks and things like that and options for anybody who is looking to become a member. I know you guys have been asking all of last year and we had to wait till the timing was right. Now it's right. So definitely check it out. You can see the offerings. I was trying to get it all on. I didn't think about getting it all on one page, but we have different tiers. There's the interns tier. There is the featured guest tier, there's the producers tier, and then there's the executive producers tier. And if you want to learn more about the offerings, definitely click the join button and you can see all the data of all the great, amazing benefits that you guys can get for that. Now, rolling into one other announcement, February 18th, we will be doing a streamathon. Okay. We have a goal. We want because to produce a show like this, it does take funds. And so we will be doing a streamathon to raise the funds and to pay our interns because they've been unpaid interns for a while. And we want to kind of change that. So You know, y'all be talking about getting them out the basement. So this is their way they can move on up. It'll be a 12-hour stream on February 18th. There'll be prizes, games, tier lists, a lot of things, a lot of fun. So definitely stay tuned and we'll have a lot of guests. And hopefully our guests today will join. I mean, not to put y'all on the spot. We can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll be there.
Yeah. And it'll be fun to just hang out with everybody for the day. And yeah, Razer was fun. So jumping into the game releases for January, Jazz, I'll ask you because normally Dwayne's our game release person to pull it up, but since he wasn't able to make it today, if you could read the game releases, and then Charlie, if you don't mind reading the movie releases, and the private.
Okay, it's not that many. Okay. Oh, yes, it is. No, yes, it is. Okay, I thought it was a little bit. No, it's not.
Games isn't that long. Movies is long. Apparently, it's a lot.
Man,
just spitball like I do. Just spitball.
Okay, how about this, Charlie? You read the games. Give the movies to Jazz because
I gotta get you. All right.
You was just
if you want games, you can keep the games. I ain't sure.
Go ahead. I'll take the longer one.
All right. So, all right. Well, let me get January. I mean, games. All right.
Games. Okay.
Yeah. So you want me to do the games? Oh yeah. Oh, this ain't nothing unless I got this right.
The movie one.
So it's like it's just
January. You can't access the.
Yeah, give me like a password thing or something.
Yanni, you have to give. Oh, for both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no. I got in the games. I got in the games.
Yeah, the game one is fine.
Okay, so the movie one. So they're gonna give you access. So since you can get into the game one, okay. Yanni just said refresh.
You said what?
Yanni just said refresh. And you should be able to access it. Okay. And you're going to do movies first? Or games first?
Don't matter to me.
Yeah,
all right. Games first. Go ahead.
All right. So it's just January, right? Because make sure I got this right. All right, bet. All right. So games coming out in January. Starting January 13th, we got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, One Piece Odyssey, January 19th, Persona 4 Golden, Shin Megami Tensei, what is that? I don't know about that one. Colossal
I think
Cave.
it was Tensei.
All right. January 20th. Oh, yeah, that new Fire Emblem. Can't fucking wait for that. Monster Hunter Rise. That's gonna be whack. January 24th, Forspoken. January 26th, Hitman World of Assassination. January 27th, Dead Space. Whack. January 31st, Y4 and Mikado. What's that? Wait, what's that? That sounds dope.
Mikado.
What is it rated for? Like the old airplane game, whatever. What am I thinking?
We'll have to see. Interns, go ahead and find that.
Oh, anyway, I move on. I'm thinking moves.
No, you can keep going and they'll find it.
2, Definitive Edition, Season. The game just called Season.
A letter to the
future, and then SpongeBob SquarePants. I can't wait for that shit.
Yes.
I didn't know there was a new SpongeBob.
I was playing. Oh, for real? It looked dope for real. I was playing. Let me see.
Is that like a fighting game?
I just like SpongeBob.
I have no idea. Let me see. When did Street Fighter come out? I thought that come out in January. When did that come out?
When does Street Fighter come out?
When does Street Fighter come out? That's one question. Forspoken, I thought that came out in February. I didn't know it came out in January. I'll have to try to play that before February 10th.
Oh, June 2nd. Oh, I can't fucking wait, man. Cannot wait.
Oh, the summer. Okay.
Play the shit out of this game.
Which game do you want us to find? Oh, the Raiden for.
Oh, you got to. I was just thinking of something.
Well, no, so we can we can learn because I don't know what that is. I'd like to know. So go ahead and look that. And the SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. What game
that is what I was thinking. My bad. Go ahead.
The SpongeBob game. I didn't even know there was a new SpongeBob game coming out.
Me neither. I was just playing when I said that. I didn't know about.
Hilarious. I thought and they were like, "Yeah, me too." Can't
wait. I was like, "Wait, for real?"
Cosmic Shake. I've never heard of it. I don't know what it's about.
I have. Yeah, I'm excited for it. If it's SpongeBob, I'm gonna try it. I don't care. I do not care.
That's cute. And then the movies.
Oh.
Because there's like, are you ready?
Marvel this, Marvel that, Marvel this, Marvel that.
That's February.
Not for January. Yeah, that's
okay.
Alrighty. So January 3rd, Grasshoppers. January 4th, Subtle Art. I'm not giving a fuck. January 5th, 5,000 Blankets. January 6th.
I thought you made up that name.
What?
the subtle art of not giving up. I was like, oh, okay.
No, right. I know what it says because Dwayne has the book, so I know what it says. Megan just saw that today. It was actually kind of funny. A Man Called Otto, The Old Way, Candyland, Imani, The Pale Blue Eye, Last Resort, Landlocked, Alcarus, January 10th, The Hatchet Wielding Hitchhiker, The Exiles, January 11th, Noise, January 12th, Shin, Ultraman, January 13th, The Plane, The Devil Conspiracy House Party, Night Train, the
I can't wait for House Party.
Gone, The Drop, The Offering, Saint Omer, Loudmouth, My Father, Muhammad Ali, The Untold Story. Why do we need so many documentaries? Never mind.
I guess it's from the kids. That must be from the daughters. You know,
it's just a lot. That's me going into another tangent. January 17th, there's something wrong with
she don't want it.
Snowfalls, Gunfight at Rio Bravo, On Trial of Bigfoot, Last Frontier, January 20th, Alice Darling, Women Talking, Missing, Kids versus Aliens, New Gods, Yang Jian, The Sun, Out of Exile, January 22nd, Roman Holiday, 7th Anniversary, January 25th, Pathan, January 26th, Teen Wolf, January 27th, Distant, Left Behind, Rise of the Antichrist. Oh my God. Fear.
Whoa.
You people.
I can't wait to see that shit.
You people's gonna be funny. It's funny.
No,
Eddie Murphy and Nia Long.
No, the whole boy, Kyle was reported as fuck. When she was like, it was like 2 movies. It was like Women Talking, Missing. I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Because she reads through it, it sounds like one sentence.
The
and
Silent like, Forest, Life Upside Down, I Love Story, January 29th. Pink Fong, Sling Along, that sounds racist.
That's the Baby Shark people.
Wait, Pink Fong, Sling Along, Sing Along.
Right.
Okay.
Not Sling Along. Sing
Along. Oh, Sing Along. Okay.
Townhouse Confidential.
Pink Fong, Sling Along.
It just sounded not right.
Can you read that back one more time? I didn't hear everything.
The whole thing.
I hear shit.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it's the speed through.
It sounded like I was imitating somebody, so that's why I was like, "That sounds kind of racist."
No, it's that you said it correctly. It's the same. The Baby Shark people. They have, they have global domination.
Man, that shit gets stuck in your head for real too. I can't.
It does. And there's so many versions now, and so many like parodies and ripoffs of Baby Shark. It's like, okay.
It's been out of my head for a year or two, but man, boy, when I hear it,
you putting it in my head just talking about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
so is you people like about what I think it's about? Or
no, it's just because you people. Oh, I think it's about something else. Never mind.
No, it's Jonah Hill. It was written by Jonah Hill and Kenya Barris, and it stars Eddie Murphy, Nia Long, Lauren London. Yes, that movie with Jonah Hill.
It's a Netflix movie, right? I think
it's a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
That bitch was gonna be on.
Did y'all see that clip from Tubi?
I saw all the clips. I've been watching the movies, man. I said, this bitch is Jason. I said, she just walked through the bullets.
All I saw was.
It was what? She was choking dog on the bed, and then like the camera change came back. This nigga had like a little high top camera came back. He had dreads.
She choked his hair differently. That's what she did. She changed his hairstyle.
Somebody was like, I'm convinced the person who made Tubi is the same nigga who used to sell DVDs back in the day.
On the sheets or the carpets or the rugs on the corner.
No, anywhere, wherever you go. I got that. What's that? $5, nigga. I'm like, man, let me get that hoe.
I'll tell you what, it's funny when you see those memes of like, never again will I buy like a bootleg, and they put a movie like bootleg Iron Man, and you see this clip and it's like, this is wild. This is wild.
No, I saw one of these niggas said he thought he was buying Hunger Games, but it was just a homeless nigga eating noodles. Boy, I was crying. Oh shit. Boy, niggas wild, though. I be cracking up, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of miss getting those bootleg movies. Like, you just got that big case full of CDs. They just say The Matrix and Sharpie. Yeah. I'm like,
hella movies and CDs in that mall.
The Matrix 2 with Roman numerals and Black Sharpie. Hold up. Let me check this out. I kind of miss that. Never again.
Bootleg version of first of all, you know how like when it's like the end of the year at your school and like they might, I don't know if your schools it is, but like they just show, they don't do like no work, they just show movies like in like a big area for everybody. So My school decided to play Stomp the Yard, okay?
That's not true.
And I didn't know that it was, for one, gonna be that movie. Two, it was a bootleg. So like when we turned it on,
Your school played a bootleg?
It didn't start from the beginning. It started legit right when Chris Brown's character got killed. Like as soon as that got killed, like
with
and we couldn't even watch the whole thing because they said they didn't want to show no gun violence.
The whole movie, it was like fights and shit.
But when he dies is the violence. After that,
yeah, that's the whole violence in there.
Part, it was like bam, like he died. Then like they cut it off.
Yo, that's how
they ain't even know.
Oh shit, this violence. Who picked this shit?
They got on the mic. They was like, we cannot promote this type of violence. It was like y'all started at the first.
Like, shit, y'all played.
After that, it's just dancing.
I remember my school used always used to play that. No, it was like a couple. It was like a couple fights. But regardless, I don't even think it was like a school movie, was it? Like, man, I don't know.
I guess it was in college.
Yeah, because it's because they're in college.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fraternities, right?
Yeah, with the frat. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm saying,
That's
which one
hilarious.
is better though? You Got Served or Stomp the Yard? That's the
Stomp the Yard.
Yeah, I'm about to
Served better though.
Nah, You Got Served.
You Got Served. Watch it again. Watch how corny them dances are. You can still Stomp the Yard. It's still a little corny, but it's still dope, man.
But here's the thing though. Tell me the song from Stomp the Yard.
Well, you thought the Timberland one?
I feel like the song that was in You Got Served is more iconic.
Oh yeah. I would say that. Yeah, I would definitely say that. I agree with that. There. Yeah, but movie wise,
I feel like no other movie makes me think of, like, every time I see Rain, I'll be like, oh, they doing it for Lil Saint. Like they gotta
Lil Saint. I remember that shit.
Like, don't the other movie make you think of that? Like,
that movie was. I used to love that movie. I was like, that movie got ass so freaking quality. This is corny as hell.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a confession.
I feel like
I have not seen You Got Served. I've seen Stomp the Yard.
Watch it now.
Seen You Got Served.
It ain't even no dope dancing. Watch it now. You like that shit ain't even.
Watch it now. I should watch it now. I should watch it.
Man, but a lot of things don't age well. You gotta see things.
You're right. Because
like,
that didn't.
Like, if you see it today, it's a whole new set of eyes from back then.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, even
but some movies you can watch later and they'll age good. I ain't gonna lie, that did not age good, bro. But I used to love it. I tried to watch it again probably like 2-3 years ago. I was like, boy, this shit is hard to watch. Like,
honestly,
Stomp the Yard, I can still watch it. Like, that's still cool.
But I mean, you don't have Stomp the Yard without You Got Served though. So
true. I think I agree with that. I agree with that.
You Got Served did set it up.
Man, you only watch Stomp the Yard because you be looking at Megan Good the whole movie. All right, you be looking at Megan Good the whole movie. That's the only reason you like it. All right.
She was in You Got Served.
No, I think she's in Drumline. Isn't she Drumline?
One Megan Good.
I was watching it for her. I didn't lie. No, I watched Chris Brown more than her. She ain't dancing.
It's funny. It's funny. I don't remember the ladies in Stomp the Yard. I remember the men.
I was watching the dance. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember Christopher Columbus. Okay, Chris Columbus.
That nigga was fire. That whole
or Columbus Short, not Christopher Columbus.
Nobody questioned that. By the way,
we knew what she was saying. I
knew what she was saying, but I didn't realize it.
Columbus Short.
When she
all of you guys nodded. All of you guys were like, yeah, I remember him too. And I was like,
that nigga was fire.
So Columbus Short, I remember him. I remember
Chris Brown, bro.
Brandon White or Michael Brandon White. I remember him.
Yeah, was he the dude who's like kind of like the villain somewhat, whatever?
Yeah, he was the anti-villain.
He was dope.
Yeah.
Stomp the Yard was fire, bro.
Yo, Loki Stomp the Yard was a Tyler Perry movie because you had the dark skinned villain. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
It was.
Oh my god!
Tyler Perry movie.
Yo, Loki and Tyler Perry. He had the dark. He was really dark skinned. He might have been a one shade.
I thought it was that other dude. I thought it was a tall boy head. I think I'm thinking Drumline.
Yeah, we're mixing dancing school movies. Okay.
For real, because I'm thinking for villain wise, I'm thinking Drumline. I think I'm thinking the Drumline dude.
They were all light skinned.
I thought it was. I thought it was a light skinned dude too. I thought it was.
Columbus Short. He's like a chocolate.
Well, he wasn't
brown.
the villain.
He's not
he wasn't the villain.
No, but like I think they're about the same color or shade.
I don't know.
Yeah, villain. I'm confused on the villain. I forgot.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, watch You Got Served, Kristen. You gotta turn that shit off. Watch the dancing.
Should that be the movie we do? Should we do You Got Served?
Bro, that shit is so corny now. Even the actor was corny now. I was watching. I was like, nigga, is that little Fizz acting, bro? I was like, wow, we're not watching this shit.
Who has it? What's it on now? What's it on now?
Tubi.
I got a question though.
Tubi.
So like Stuff the Yard, I swear Neo was in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
I swear it was like
He was
two
Oh yeah, he
Neos.
was. He was one of the
It was like
brothers,
two
right?
Neos.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yo.
know. It was
Yeah.
two
That,
dudes
that's
that
my
looked just
movie,
like
dog.
Neo.
That
I'm
shit
like,
fire, dog.
I think his name was Pork Chop. I was like,
I
is
forgot
that
what it
so.
was.
I think
Was
that
it?
is his name.
I think
No,
that
the
was the
other one
name.
Because he was the
Pork
new
Chop.
one, right? He was the new
was-
one. They was giving him like some like rookie name or some shit.
They look just
like
alike.
Magic or something, Flash or whatever. The other dude, it was like this big dude. I forgot the actor's name. He was Pork Chop, but Neo was called somebody else. I can't remember. Showtime was his nickname.
Showtime was it?
Yeah, a Rich. Yeah, Rich
Alright.
Brown.
Rich Brown. Yep. Yep.
Mhm. That's
Gosh.
funny.
I might have to watch that movie. now.
Laz Alonso. Oh, he's still
Hmm.
beautiful. All these people still beautiful. All right.
Lord.
So I did have an icebreaker, but we kind of broke the ice. So I do want to hear at least one instead of like a list. But like, what game or movie? Just name one besides Hogwarts Legacy, because that is what we're going to be talking about today,
Street
right?
Fighter 6.
Okay, no, you know what? I'm not going to take anyway. If that's the game, that's the game.
No, you
But name a game or a movie that you're looking forward to this year.
Street
Spider-Man
Fighter
2.
6.
I
Oh,
think Final
game.
Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy
Ooh.
game comes out this year, right?
16.
Wait, which
yeah.
one?
Final Fantasy 16.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that a lot. That game looks.
Okay.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Wait, is
That's a
Spider-Man
good
coming out
call.
this year? Hold up.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
2 coming out
Spider-Man
this
2
year.
come out
This
this
year
year.
or next
Wow.
year?
No,
I'm going to say probably end of this year, but I anticipate it's a possible delay for next year,
Well, I'm looking forward to that one.
early next year.
Yeah.
But
I might
what about
go
you?
With,
Oh yeah, I do know about this one.
yeah, I might go since you already said because Final Fantasy. I'm a Square Enix guy, like all day, every day.
They have good game.
What's your favorite Square Enix game?
Yo, 7 and 10 are like
10 is my favorite. 10
Oh,
is
no,
my
I
favorite.
ain't say FF. I'll say Square Enix.
any of the Final Fantasy games. Like
No, okay, so
Yeah.
still the same. Okay.
yeah. Stand in the
Okay.
stand.
Okay. all right.
Yeah, 12 is underrated, but yeah, 10 is like
Yeah.
10 and 7 like right there for me. But this year, you guys already said the other ones. I guess I'll go. Isn't Breath of the Wild 2 coming out this year?
Is it?
Hmm.
Anytime anybody
Oh,
says it, I
yeah.
ask that question back because it's been a year since they even mentioned the name
Yeah,
Zelda.
but it's
okay.
gonna be on the damn
Mhm.
Switch, so it's gonna be 10 frames per second.
Well,
I'm
I heard.
sick of-
Yo,
I heard-
Hey,
that
I
is
don't even want to
true.
play it after playing Elden Ring now. Now I
That is
realize Breath of the
true.
Wild is just
That is true.
it's Elden Ring for toddlers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, yo.
All right. We
Look,
get it. You
I gotta
did, like
come
you
with the
came with the
hostility,
knives.
okay?
Okay, that was like.
hostility. That's what I'm the antagonist. I'm
Goodness.
Slytherin.
I'm gonna
all right?
play it on my stream and they're like, Sylvana said this is for toddlers.
This my shit.
I just need Breath of the
Damn.
Wild on a different console.
Give me
I
my
really want to
pinky.
play
Yeah.
it though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
I
the
want
first
Breath of the Wild. There's rumors, light rumors that there may be a new system coming out that they might hold off or
There's also been light. Oh, go ahead.
intros to a new system because that's what they did with the first Breath of the Wild. It came out on Wii U, but also came out close enough to the launch of the Switch that it was able to launch with the Switch. So they're kind of whispers that the thought might be the same.
How old is the OLED one? The Switch OLED?
Only
Isn't
a
that
couple
like a
years.
year or two?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was like a year. Wasn't that much? Didn't it just come out?
I want to say it came out in 21. I want to say.
I was 21. Okay. Because I'm just like, yo, like they selling too much. Like they making too much money. They ain't worried about trying to build a new system yet.
Yeah.
They
They,
be holding on to stuff for too long.
they do. Or getting things way after they've been released for other
Facts.
systems.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. They said OLED came out in 2021. And it's so Yanni, is that the right date? They said that Breath of the Wild is slated to come out May 12th. We'll see.
Yep.
Because they have not uttered any game with the Z in it, okay, for the past year. So I don't know.
I just hope it runs well. If it runs well, then I'll be very happy. But
I think the last one was beautiful though, even on the system.
you said what is beautiful?
The last one, I thought the first Breath of the Wild was
I mean,
beautiful.
yeah, I'm saying for the time, I'm just worried because this is like a new game. It's probably gonna be upgraded. I'm wondering if the Switch can still handle it, because I bought a Shin Megami Tensei, one of those games on the Switch, and it just wasn't running correctly on the Switch.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't think that was something that was gonna happen because I'm like, why are you putting this game out if it's not running at least 30 frames per second? So I'm just weary about anything on the Switch because of that.
Yeah,
so.
I'm worried about Hogwarts Legacy being up there, but I'm glad they decided to wait till July to release it. So we'll see. But yeah, the Switch is not ready, man. They need to upgrade that thing ASAP.
I will say that, like, there are certain games I would not get on the Switch. Like, I wouldn't get Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch.
Oh no!
Oh no! Hell no!
No.
No.
So how you really feel?
I buy a lot of my RPGs on the Switch because I like to walk around and play them. But yeah, other than that, I don't really get anything on my Switch.
Yeah. There's some games especially like Kirby, that was adorable, cute game, and even Zelda, I would get it because it has more of an animated. Well, very true. But like, as far as an animated, cartoonish type of look, I think that those games do work well. I know that they had like Fortnite. I don't know if people played Fortnite on the Switch and how that ran for them, or even like Overwatch came to the Switch. I want to know how that ran for people.
I couldn't do it.
I honestly think they run fine. You just play against little kids, so it could be more fun because you're playing against some. You playing against some kids.
It could be more fun. You got to think about whooping their ass. It could be more fun. Like,
it's kind of fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I started thinking I was good at Fortnite. No, I was not. That's how you know it's a problem. When nobody's building, you play a Bilbo, nobody's building. They can only do like little tiny ramps. Like, oh yeah, I'm playing against kids. It's okay though.
That's hilarious. All right, so over the weekend or last week, we had. Before we go into our first thing, before I forget, we got a super chat. Shout out to Luna T Shadow, who says, "Who would y'all's Z Apocalypse group? Who would be y'all's Z? What is the Apocalypse? As you guys know, or just a random?
I guess the D was supposed to be there. Who would be?
Oh, okay. Thank you. We got to decide for some time.
I think
we'll just run with it because Z Apocalypse. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But as far as Apocalypse group, I guess like who would be your Apocalypse group? Like, let's say anyone, dead or alive, real or fictional.
Oh, we got fictional that, and then I'm going Ebony Maw. And I'm gonna get my nigga.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get fucking what's our boy name?
You win.
From
You win.
Oh hell yeah, I know. I'm getting dog. Hell yeah, give my nigga. Then go ahead and give me I can't Scorpion because he already from hell anyway. So yeah, hell yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna get Omni-Man.
I don't even know who that is.
From
Invincible. Gosh, my heart. Oh, my heart.
I'm gonna go get him.
Think. That's what he would say.
Let me see. Yep, that's all I need. It's just him.
I'm gonna get two people. I'm gonna get One Punch Man. Then I'm gonna get Shane from Walking Dead. I'm gonna just keep him away from my girl.
Oh, Shane, I love Shane. That was my guy, man. Once they killed him off, I was like, I don't want to show no more.
He was the coldest for real.
Yep, I said the same shit. He was fire.
I might you through, and I'm gonna keep him away from my girl though. They thought he was dead. Okay,
it's no excuse, Donna.
Just say celibate for the rest of your life. Wow. All right, what about you, James?
Y'all might not even know. Franklin Richards from the comic books. He's a reality warping mutant, son of Reed Richards and Sue Richards from Fantastic Four.
Oh, you just super deep now. You just
right.
Yeah, we go in the apocalypse.
Yeah, we're going in the apocalypse. Get back to normal. We're good. So
that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Actually, is the smartest pick. I'm not gonna lie.
That is. That's kind of unbeatable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful choices. All cheats. Next time I'll say just choose real people. Okay.
That would have made it way more better because right now everybody wants superheroes. Like shit.
Hello, that's all y'all said. Not a single real person.
What a regular unpowered human gonna do for me?
Right? We all gonna die at that point. Like we ain't gonna survive eventually.
I don't even know. I don't know not one military nigga. That's what I'm saying. I can't name one.
I don't know a military.
The SEAL Team 6.
Doctor. I don't know none of that. So
should I get Osama bin? Wait, hold up.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know. Was he good at military? He seemed to be good with his few resources. I don't know.
Wasn't good at hiding.
I'm not equipped.
Hey, how you know? We don't know if we found him or not. They say we found him. You don't know if we found him or not.
He will not help you in a hiding situation.
He might.
They might be. All right, so CES happened last week, and there were a lot of really fun announcements for CES.
Look how Christine pivoting.
Hello? It's like, got to change the subject. Because the way I thought you was going to say Obama, but the suck came out of you, and I was like,
what is Obama going to do?
Yeah.
Talk to him?
no, listen. But
there are no brains here.
there was
think I'm
so
gone.
CES happened last week, okay, and there were a lot of fun announcements. I think I had the article that showed up what CES stood for because I wanted to.
Yeah, I was about to ask you
that.
what is that.
It is every January that they do have. It's a consumer electronics show. And every year, a lot of big companies get together every January and they showcase concepts and ideas and then things they're working on, things that they're coming out like in different stages that they have. And there are some really cool things. We're not going to talk about everything, but there were a couple of cool things I wanted to talk about and see what you guys thought. One is Sony and Honda reveal their brand new car. Like it's an idea, right? Called Afeela, which we'll workshop the name.
I'm not feeling the name.
Let me see. Go back to that picture. Go back to that picture.
No.
Sony.
Yeah,
it looked ugly and the name ugly. I don't like the name or the look.
It looked like a PlayStation 1.
Man.
You know what?
That might be the inspiration.
Hello? Now that you say that, I'm like looking and I'm like, I see it.
It's not a compliment. It looked like a crash test. It looked like a crash test car.
I don't like that idea nor the name. What? So did they explain the name at all? Afeela?
I
thought you said like Afeela, like a filler. I thought you said like a feeler, like a shoot.
So they said at the heart of this mobility experience is the word feel. Mizuno. Said explaining that focus will be on sensing and interacting with people. It's like
rappers about to have
while driving.
That one.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Can we just drive cars? Like, I don't need the car. I just need it to drive, maybe fly.
You go crash with haptic feedback. I don't know what this car. I don't want to feel nothing when I'm driving. Okay,
it looks like a futuristic hoopty. Like it looked like a hoopty already.
Oh my goodness!
It looked terrible.
How'd you say you're gonna crash with haptic feedback? Okay,
what is?
I don't know the point of it. So the car is going to be available to order and even purchase in 2025. That's in 2 years. This car will be available.
Ain't nobody bought it.
In North America, though, it won't be ready until 2026.
Wait, is it electric? Is it electric or what is it?
They said it'll have safety and driver assistance systems from Honda. So I guess it's like a Sony and Honda like collaboration, I guess you can say. They're going to have entertainment and interactive features from Sony. The emphasis has been on software and user interface technology as much as driving dynamics and performance. I don't need those to be equal. I need driving performance to be the top priority. Entertainment is very minimal. As long as I can hear music when I'm driving, that's all I need. Okay. And a phone call. If I could call hands-free, that's all. I don't need an interactive, a huge interactive experience. But there's, oh my goodness. Okay. So Mizuno also boasted of 45 cameras and sensors inside and outside the vehicle, some of which are used to detect the condition of the driver to help ensure alertness and safety. That's not too bad as far as the goal, but that is a lot of cameras. That is a lot of cameras. And I wonder who's watching these cameras. How's it gonna
just recording you? Like,
it's alerting, right? Right. It's to keep you alert and stuff like that. Who's watching these cameras? That's like I
like the outside cameras, but I don't know about why so many inside.
Yeah, the 45. It's a small vehicle. There's no need for 45 cameras.
That'd be crazy if you start getting tickets now and they can pull up that shit from your car too. Like, nigga, we saw you inside the car. Like, damn, you had the weed in your head like.
I guess I'm trying to figure out like how's it gonna know, like keep track of your alertness,
Oh, it's
good. Yeah. Because is it gonna be like looking at your eyes? Like, so if you just got naturally low eyes, I'm like, hey, wake your ass up. Like,
no, because Dwayne drives he has a Tesla, and inside they have the little in cabin, like you have to give permission, but like they have the in cabin like camera. So like when he puts it on autopilot and then he's trying to like just look at his phone to like change his music. Like as soon as his hand comes off it and they see that he's looking down, they're like, look
That's
up,
dope.
like gain control, like as soon as so they can see.
Oh.
They can see. Yeah.
And is it an automated voice or is it like OnStar where there's like a person saying it?
No, it's no voice. Like it comes up like on the screen, like it tells you, like, and it makes like a little beeping sound, like "Hey, like get back on the road," which is kind of annoying because that's the whole point of autopilot, because you're trying to do something that brings your attention away from the road. So that once your attention goes away, they'd be like, "Nah, get back on it." Like, so bitch, what's the point of the fucking autopilot? I don't get it.
I just feel like the more we get into the future, the more the cars is gonna yell at us for being irresponsible drivers.
I don't see the bad in that.
First it was a seatbelt, now you can't look down. You know, it's like next is going. I don't know what it's gonna do next, but like all the cameras and stuff. Yeah, it's like, hey, y'all distracted. Y'all
please shut up and drive. Shut the fuck up. Stop fingering her and drive.
Jesus Christ.
I see what you be doing, Charlie. I see what you do on the road. That's why you drive.
Damn. Stop getting head while driving.
It's funny. That's funny, but sad that you said that, because there was an accident, I think like a couple of weeks ago.
Where somebody getting fingered?
No, the last one he said. A girl was pleasuring a man and while he was driving, and head-on collision, and they died.
Ooh, head-on collision, no pun. So.
Oh my god,
that shit is true though. You be drifted off a little bit. I remember, boy, you hit that curve. Shit.
That was not on purpose. It was literally head on. You know what? Let's just keep moving.
The next announcement. The next. That's crazy. No, what that happened at? Lord of Pride.
How do you even explain that to God when you get there?
Hello,
hey, bro. Wait, fuck it.
I don't want to see. I need to stop joking because I'm about to make another joke, and some people actually perished. Let me stop.
You said some people what?
They perished. I need to stop joking.
Oh, I ain't talking about them perishing. But you went.
But no, it's you know, drive safe, people. That's the moral of the story. Drive safe. You know, be careful.
You know what risk come with what you do.
Extracurricular activity. I guess they weren't expecting the. Okay, I'm not going to say it. I can't say the first part of collision without it sound like a joke, which is not what I'm trying to do. Next thing. All right. LG announces a wireless 97 OLED, a 97-inch OLED TV. I don't know if you guys saw it, but in the video where people were posting about it, a guy literally took it off of one wall, walked around, and put it on another wall. Like it's video, completely. Yeah.
That's dope.
I still don't.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, I know something about.
Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say, Jess?
I don't trust it still. Like it could be cool. Like they say that we don't have to mount it. I'm gonna still mount it. Like because I don't trust that. Like I'll fall asleep and then it just
I see what you're saying. I'll be too annoyed that like that bitch gonna fall.
Yeah.
Watch.
No.
Every bump you hear, I'm like, damn, my TV.
So this is a TV that got the wireless HDMI. It has like no HDMI ports, right?
Yeah, it says you won't find HDMI ports, which is problematic for us and what we do.
Right. So so how do you use it then?
It has. I think it has like a receiver that has HDMI ports that you plug into, but I'm not fucking with that.
I'm not messing with it.
I don't believe in no wireless HDMI. I don't care. I'm gonna be an old man about that, because if I'm watching something good and it just desync in the middle of it, no, I'm break the TV. I'm gonna take it off the wall myself. So no, I have no faith.
Hilarious. James, what about you?
Yeah, what he said, like honestly. I was just like, yo, that's nice. Like, you know, I feel like we coming up with stuff just to do it and, you know, just to show off, and I'm just like, bro, like, who asked for this? Like, honestly. So
I mean, I think we're just getting to that point where like everything is unnecessary. I don't need to see I don't need to see past 4K. I got a 4K camera right now, and when y'all went full screen, I can see every pore on my face. I'm sick of it. We don't need to see. I don't need to see no more. Okay, 4K is enough. Okay, but it's just it's the day and age we're in right now, where everything is just gonna be a useless innovation half the time.
Like, how would it be if we get like 4 8K on the phone or something? Because like, I mean, on YouTube, half like over 70% people absorb YouTube on their phones.
Mobile,
and like
yeah.
you know, it's still like 1080p max for some cats, you know. So, you know, not everybody has 4K, not everybody has 8K. I was like, yo, holler at me, you can do that on the phone with other apps and stuff, but TVs and stuff, I'm just like bruh, like I'm still watching YouTube on my TV. Like, I don't know. So
I can't really tell the difference that much anymore. Only time I ever tell the difference when it's like 4K, 8K difference is when I walk into Best Buy and I see the display shit.
Right.
Other than that, at home,
Yeah,
I don't even notice it.
And it's like if they because some, like if you watch certain movies, right, they push it to that cinematic line, and that's like with a purpose, right? And that's when you see it. But I do agree, like if it looks clear and not buzzy, I'm okay. Like I don't need it to be 4K as long as it's not blurry or you can't see the little pixels on the screen. I'm okay. Like it doesn't have to be 8K or whatever other, because they're working on another one past 8K already, and I'm like, this is just
and a lot of people still aren't educated with that thing either, because you need cords like HDMI cords. Like it's different HDMI cords for 4K and 8K, and a lot of people don't even realize that. Like they got PS5s, but they're not going to be able to maximize it because they still got like a 1080p TV and stuff, you know, because who can afford those things? Like, so I mean,
especially
it's nice to have
with the pandemic,
but yeah, after pandemic and everything, I'm just like, bro, like
that's my problem too, because just like y'all, like we're making all these like advancements in technology, which is good, but it's like y'all are making it so advanced that the stuff that we would use with the thing that you're making is not compatible yet. Like, so if y'all gonna release this stuff, give us something that we can use that is compatible with what you're doing, because we can't use it, or there'll be no point until the other companies catch up. So we gotta wait. Like,
right.
So
which is the normal thing for me. Like I'll wait, especially like when they make certain changes in like the adapters and the like USB, because there used to be just USB, then there was USB 3.0, and now there's USB-C. Like you have to use the C one a lot for a lot of new devices and things like that. But you have to wait for like the companies that make like all the wires and stuff to catch up to produce them, so you're not paying $50 for a cord from the supplier of the device. It's wild,
man. These editing softwares still struggle with 8K 4K.
Fact.
4K,
So they're moving to 8K, and like the standard computer will cry if you feed it 4K footage, I swear. So
especially 8K raw, like it's a wrap. Like,
dude, if you could hear your computer scream, what is this? It's 8K. I got 4 gigabytes.
I can still hear you. I can still hear you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild. So, one other thing we have is Razer Edge gaming system. So that's the other thing. We're getting new gaming systems that are coming out. Razer Edge gaming system launches January 26th for $400.
Get out of here.
So the Razer's new handheld gaming device, Razer Edge, will be released on January 26th. The company announced during CES 2023 this week, which I do feel like that's soon, because it wasn't, I mean, unless it was on other people's radars, I didn't really know they were even coming out with a system. And I don't think that this was enough time right after Christmas for people to get their funds up, to purchase a brand new $400 system.
I don't know. I just feel like they're just making stuff now. Like, I don't know. Like I feel like these companies just want to compete with the consoles. Like in the console war, they want to be a part of it now. Because to me, that looks like another Steam Deck. It looks like another Switch. It looks like it's just the same thing. So if I want that, I'll just keep playing my Switch.
Razer Edge.
And plus, I'm pretty sure the games that are coming on the Razer Edge are what's already on my computer. So I already paid a lot for this computer. I'm gonna play it on there. Like I'm not gonna spend an extra $400 to play it somewhere else. Like I'm gonna just play it on the computer.
Right. But I wonder, I think that's their direct competitor. I'll give the stats really quick, and then you guys can
Razer's
continue.
Pretty good though when it comes to
a 6.8 like to gaming like extras. But they have 6.8 inch OLED display with 144 hertz refresh rate. It's using the newest Snapdragon G3X chip, and they'll have a Wi-Fi version as well. Which
they will have.
hello?
So that means
What does that
doesn't
mean?
have it.
Yeah.
Will be sold through Razer.com.
When it be
Razer's
my
Pro
Razer, I bet it's
locations.
gonna be fire.
They do have a 5G
bet it
version
is.
that will be sold with Verizon, like through
Really?
Verizon. Yeah.
Really?
So I guess that'll be the difference between a 5G version and a Wi-Fi version. So you could buy it with its own, like, internet capabilities, or a Wi-Fi version that just hooks up to something else that you might have.
I'm not gonna cap. It sounds like a phone because as soon as I hear Snapdragon, I'm like, ain't that a phone?
Well,
CPU.
laptops have them too. No, because laptops use the Intel.
I'm not getting it. So
I feel like most people that would want a portable PC got a Steam Deck. And
Already.
honestly,
Right.
the Steam Deck kind of disappointed me because you can't even play half the fucking games on it. Like half the games are not compatible with the Steam Deck. So I feel like that's probably gonna turn a lot of people off of this thing because they might say, what if this isn't compatible with half the games out, just like the Steam Deck? So
see, that brings me back to my point where I'd be like, they making stuff without making sure other stuff is compatible because it's not. And then it's just like you bought it for nothing.
Exactly.
I think I am happy about with this reveal is it breeds competition. And once you start getting more developers and companies in the Steam Deck type of platforming, then prices will start to go low and you create better, I guess, PCs or devices.
You create better games too, because now competition is there. So now other people see like, oh, you bring.
This made me think of Nintendo. Okay, like this will probably push Nintendo to respectfully do better. Yeah. Because a lot of the times,
hopefully
they get
I'm gonna
games.
let you finish, but
a lot of the times they get games that are like they just port. A lot of the times they port old games. It's not like they remaster or remake. They port old games and then sell them for today's prices. They get an 80s game and sell it for today's
price. Killing me, man.
Porting it right in their showcase, and then you have the remakes of the games that they only have like a few titles that are Nintendo specific, right? And then just remaking those same titles. I think that if people can, and they've been running the portable game for like since Game Boy?
Hell yeah, they got Mario and Pokemon.
PlayStation tried and then gave out. PlayStation gave up. Xbox, they're not really trying, but what they're trying to do is get on devices you got. Hey, Game Pass on this device too, you know? Yeah. So
let me say this, okay? Nintendo ain't nobody, they don't care about what nobody else doing. Nope. They not changing their ways for anything for anybody else. Nintendo, they don't give a fuck. Okay,
they don't have to.
They don't have to, because they have such strong first party games. They got Zelda, Mario, Kirby. You cannot play these games on any other system because they have Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Is it Pokemon the highest selling game?
Man,
like overall, like
I don't know the stat, but I believe it. You say it, and that sounds right.
Yeah,
because they have these games, they don't have to try, they don't have to do better, they don't have to improve. They do whatever they want, and they're gonna make money. So, and they don't care. They don't care to compete. Like they do their own thing, and they still succeed because they have such a strong fan base. So they don't give a fuck about this Razer $400 mobile phone. Yeah, it don't look good.
I will say this. This is the thing that gives me hope because they do pay attention to the market. Right. Even though a lot of things that they've done recently doesn't lean to that, but like even changes with how they deal with content creators, right? And how that's changed. Because Charlie, you remember when we would, I don't know if because I don't know how long some of you guys were, the payouts. Because there was a time where like big creators were playing Nintendo and Nintendo was making money. And then Nintendo got a little greedy and was like, hey, we'll claim your videos if you're playing a Nintendo game, but if you sign up on our website, you can get a payout. And it'll be like after like twice a year, we would get a payout. And I would go, Charlie, like, oh, we making money. How much money? And it would be like 3 cents.
Whatever, you get like 2% on that contract.
That's a negative percent, like because it would be 3 cents.
I was like, just keep that little shit.
Hello,
what's that disrespect?
But also, and Razer also already come from a competitive fight anyway, because if you was in like the FGC or the MMO world, it was either Mad Catz or Razer. And Mad Catz was only good with a fight stick. Everything else, people were running to Razer. So I think
they have a lot of good affiliate merch, right? Not merch.
Yeah, Razer is good. Yeah, I like. I only thing about Razer, this shit just feels cheap sometimes. This shit just feels cheap. I ain't gonna lie though, but it always it's pretty smooth. Ah, fuck. Go ahead.
So
time ran out, man. I ain't play a card. Go ahead, my bad.
It's a Marvel Snap addicted behind. Okay,
man, I've been playing this shit forever.
So the last thing from CES that we have that I did want to talk about is Asus, and I was gonna say latex. Okay, the latest in Xbox.
I can tell it look dope. I can't.
Asus debuts ROG. Somebody say it for me. Raikiri. Yes, thank you. We'll just go with that. Pro with customizable OLED screen. So yeah, it's gonna be in collaboration with Xbox. And this is something that does kind of go back into something that Sylvanas was saying, like essentially everything now is kind of unnecessary, you know? But I can understand where somebody is. I feel like gaming is definitely such a medium where when you have your things, you might want them customizable and like something that's to you, right? Yeah. And anytime they have with the customizable plate that you can put on your PlayStation or your controllers or, you know, what have you, people are going to get it. So this is I'm going to try to say this. ROG Raikiri. Thank you. Pro, an innovative controller that comes with a built-in OLED screen. It's going to be a 1.3-inch display. That's going to be on there. It's USB-C. It's supposedly low latency, which that's always love. I love low latency when it works. 2.4 gigahertz RF Bluetooth mode that it's going to have on there. It's the only licensed Xbox controller with tri-mode connectivity. I don't know what tri-mode is though, but it sounds interesting. They're expecting to ship out sometime in the first quarter of 2023 for these new controllers. But they have selectable step triggers. Left and right triggers can be individually set with short range and long range modes. So it's additional customization that's available for this controller itself.
Okay, I feel like it'd be a lot more exciting if it was, for a real console like a PlayStation. But it's cute. It's cute.
I hear that. Is it? Did they say they put
PlayStation fanboy? I don't mess with that Xbox. All right.
Yeah. So did they say they're putting a screen on the controller?
Yeah, there's a OLED screen.
Bring that controller back up.
I think you can customize what shows up on it too. I mean, it seems pretty.
Yeah, can you bring up the overlay again?
Shit. Because it sounds like they're trying to remake the damn Dreamcast controller. Let me see that mother.
Yeah, you see it?
Hey, Dreamcast.
So it's at the top. It's at the top.
I think
the screen is at the top. Oh, okay.
Where it says Republic of Gamers, you can put custom animation.
I like that controller. I need a cap. Go ahead. All right. Okay.
Is this a customizable controller?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
So is this their response to the PlayStation controller, the Dual Edge or whatever?
So I want to correct myself. It says the OLED screen is customizable, and then you have customization with selectable step triggers. Okay. I don't know if the face of it is customizable.
Yeah.
I like how it looks. But yeah, PlayStation all day.
Yeah, it looks. I'll see. I have to see. All right. So dipping into Hogwarts Legacy. All right, Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot wait. All right. I wish we could play the music. Okay. So the story of the game itself, for those who do not know, it's set in the late 1800s, which is a century before the main series in the books begin.
So it's before everything, so I can play it and I don't need to know nothing about the movie?
Yeah. You don't have to know anything. I think it's like a treat. If you know things, then it's like Easter eggs. You know,
Easter
you're
eggs. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's like, ooh, this or ooh, that. That's really cool from things you remember, but it does not play into, as far as I know, anything that you've seen in the Harry Potter worlds at all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's actually kind of cool to have those Easter eggs because I remember when I was watching that Cyberpunk anime, just because I played the game for a little bit, it just made certain scenes cooler. I'm like, hey, that's from the game. I remember that. So I think I'm like,
Edge Runners, yeah.
Yeah, I might binge watch the Harry Potter movies before play the game, just so I can appreciate it more.
I would say that, and at least the first two of Fantastic Beasts, because there's some like Easter eggs from that. The third Fantastic Beasts, I'm going to be honest, I didn't even finish it. I've been watching it in parts for the past like year, but the first two of Fantastic Beasts, they're good. But yeah, in this, you hold the key to the ancient that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart. Here, you take control of your own story and create your legacy. So kind of dipping into like the really cool things and features of this game. One of them being the fact that you can, like, it is a linear story, but also very unique to you and how you play. So like you can have multiple houses that you can be, not multiple, but like you have multiple options for a house to be a part of. And James, I'll let you like pipe in, because James, for those who don't know, if you didn't see the first showcase that they had, it featured James. James was there. Yeah. You got to, but like, you got like hands on a little bit. You got to like, you got to touch it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Warner, sponsored by WB Games. Yeah. They flew me out to Avalanche Software in Utah to co-host their first gameplay showcase, and got to show off some of the features for the game. And the people, the devs, amazing, pure Potterheads, and they just happen to make games. So this is like a perfect marriage. And being there, talking about the lore, and then kind of just seeing the process in regards to how much it took to make the game, and then showing off features, particularly the character creator. I was honored to be a part of that, because the POC representation is amazing in this game. The hair specifically, I saw the dreads, and I was like, yo, there's some loose hair in the middle. Like, they nailed that. I was just like, yo, let's go. So, this game is going to be clutch. It's for everybody. You got a little bit of stuff for gamers, but it's really going to pull in those Potterheads. If you have a Wizarding World account, you can bring in your account, your Harry Potter fan club, and represent yourself as your house from taking the Sorting Hat quiz. Oh, that's on. And you can bring all that in. Yep. You get exclusive stuff when you do that. And like she said, you tell your own story. Like, you go in there, you can be bad, you can be good, and you're the protagonist in this. You're not Harry, you're you. So whatever you decide to do is going to affect the overall story. It's going to be kind of linear, but there's going to be stuff that's going to branch off based off of your choices. Not so much a morality system, but
almost like Fable.
We don't know yet. We don't know.
Okay. No.
That was NDA. NDA.
Right.
We know the face of an NDA when we see it. Okay. You look to the side, James. It's okay. We know. He was like, we don't know yet.
Yeah. But no, this game, again, this is very exciting, and I think this is a game everybody's wanted. If you read the books, watched the movies, enjoyed any of those things, you're just like, yo, now it's an open world and I can do whatever I want in this world. So it's highly anticipated. We just found out it topped the charts on Steam in regards to pre-sales right now. Is like top 5 on PlayStation right now, and on Amazon. So a lot of people, there's a lot of hype and a lot of excitement, and well-deserved.
Did you get the what was the biggest edition? Did you
the collector's edition?
I want to get that one so bad.
Yeah,
but
so do I.
Like the minute I knew about it, I looked and it was gone. It was gone. You cannot.
I was live streaming it when the sales went up, and like we were like refreshing for like 3 hours trying to get that thing. But a couple of cats in the community reached out, so they said they're going to hook me up and try to get one. So it's not really worth the money. Honestly, if I'm being honest, like, I'm a fanboy, but like looking at like a God of War Collector's Edition or even Gotham Knights, even though that game wasn't really that good. The Collector's Edition,
like the shade that came
really, the Collector's Edition for those really matched the price point, whereas with Hogwarts Legacy, it really didn't feel like it. But I'm a fanboy, and I'm going to try to get it nonetheless.
Hello, I was like, I know this is a lot of money, and I don't really blow that money on things on a regular, so I'm like, take it, go ahead, just take it and give me that thing. But I wasn't able to give it for them to take it. So since you had the hands-on like experience, what was one of your favorite things or like favorite takeaways from the game, from like being there and feel it?
Honestly, outside of like seeing me Black with my nose and glasses and hair in the game, seeing Hogwarts feels huge. The scale of this game is insane. You walk in the halls and you can hear just little pitter patters of steps and stuff. You hear pages flying through the air, like just the sound and design and the attention to detail. Boston Madsen, who's the lead design for Hogwarts itself, is just something they literally still get lost walking in Hogwarts, and they've been developing this game for 5 years. And
that's fire.
And they still get lost. So like just having that in the back of your head before playing it and just knowing how big Hogwarts is, not even talking about going outside in the open world. I'm just like, bro, this game is gonna be huge. So yeah, that was a big point of emphasis for me. But what about you guys? Like, I know some of you guys might have watched it or not watched the gameplay showcase. What stood out to you guys for either the first one that I was a part of or the other one?
For me, the reason I'm so excited for the game is just because I think it's just a fun world to be in, because I'm not even a huge Harry Potter fan, but it's kind of like that dorm. It's like a game where you have this dorm experience, right? It feel kind of cozy, because it's like a utopia if you really think about it. A utopia is if everything that I needed was right where I lived, if the gym, my barber was right downstairs, and it's like this game is like an adventure where it's like, bruh, I go downstairs, let me open this bookcase. Oh shit, the adventure! Oh, a little cave back here. So I think that's why it's just so appealing, because the world and just everything about it just feels like right, and they're making the right game for it. Because another franchise that could make something like this that would be extraordinary is the Star Wars franchise, because it has a similar appeal to that, where it's like, if you just make the right game, everybody gonna want to play it because we like lightsabers. Just give me lightsabers.
Which is what happened in the last one, right?
That game was still too slow though. It wasn't like a Star Wars game. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like this Harry Potter game feels like a Harry Potter game, and that's all you needed. Okay, it was one of the biggest franchises, one of the highest selling media, and they made the correct game. Of course, it's gonna blow up, and everybody's gonna want to play it, because the reason it's so popular is because the world they built was amazing.
The world building,
So I can't wait to play it. I heard you could torture other students. You could be Slytherin.
That's dope.
So now that you said that, I do want to highlight this. Mecco said, I'm only using they mean Crucio and the Imperious curse.
Bro, I'm kidnapping everybody.
I don't know about students. I doubt you could do it with students, but enemies, it's a wrap.
Whoever I can kidnap and torture, okay, I'm Slytherin to the core.
He said that's who I'll be. Okay. But like for me, my favorite takeaway is the world building. That's my biggest thing. Like how you mentioned, like walking around Hogwarts. When I was watching the showcases, that's something I even said to my husband. Like, I just want to get lost in Hogwarts and just walk around and just find things. And then even on top of that, the thing that, and I want to make sure I pronounce this right, but it was the area with the animals, right?
Vivarium.
It's kind of say it. Go ahead.
It's in the room requirement, but it's called the Vivarium.
Vivarium, yes. And that's the other thing. You have like Hogwarts, the school. You have your room. Then you have the room of requirement that is essentially your hub. And within that, you have go ahead, say it again.
Vivarium.
Okay. And in there is like the world where you can have animals, you can grow crops, they've got like a farming thing. And I'm a sucker for like a game that has like some type of farming element to it. I just love that. And then you can make spells and today on their Twitter, well, it's actually been the past few days, but on the Twitter account, they're showing how different spells can help you with certain things. Like, oh, if you mix this spell, it'll help you with your health and whatnot. I'm just like, the world is just, I cannot wait to play this game.
And each aspect kind of helps other aspects in the game and kind of like building its own ecosystem. So like you were talking about with the room requirement, you're going out, you're going to explore, everybody's going to explore. You pick up some stuff, ingredients, whatever, what have you, you bring it back to the room requirement. You make potions that'll help you while you're out
so
there.
alchemy in it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yo, you're going to be brewing some stuff.
Yeah. It's gonna be dope.
And then those animals you're taking care of, once you build a relationship with whatnot, you can name them. I lost my mind with that. But once you start grooming them, their hairs are attributes you can put into your upgrades that will allow you to boost your boost your defenses or offenses and stuff like that. And again, helping you on your journey and stuff. So like it's all kind of like a circular.
It feeds into each other.
Yeah.
I'm
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This game, man, so crazy.
Wait, Charlie, you said you're gonna beat your horse?
No, I'm gonna make a magical spicy chicken sandwich in that bitch. No, I'm playing. No, I don't know. I don't even know about Harry Potter like that. I just want to play because it look like Fable meets Dragon Age. That's what I'm like hella geek for.
Man, see, and that's another thing too, is like I just feel like this game, it just has everything. Why is it so hard to find a game where I can fly? Where I can fly around the damn map. That's the only reason people wanted to play Anthem, but that game was garbage.
Oh, don't even talk about that game.
Was it the game that we played, Jazz? Or was it 3 of us? Was that the game?
Anthem. That was another one.
I never played it. The loading screens alone. People would make videos about the loading screens, and I just was like, I'm good.
I played Anthem once and never did that shit again.
I think that was the first game I actually played where I fell asleep like playing it. It was terrible.
So boring.
Oh my god!
You were playing?
Yes, I swear to God. The only reason people wanted to play is because you were Iron Man. You could fly.
Yeah,
people are fascinated with the ability to fly. And name another game where you can fly.
And
you get to hop on a broom in Hogwarts Legacy and just travel around the map. Like I'm sold. I don't really need that much.
Right. Or you can ride a hippogriff.
Yeah, hippogriff. That's roll you can fly on as well if you get the deluxe edition or whatever of it. I think it's like an extra $10. But like, and the thing is, it's funny you said that because the game director, Alan too, literally, I asked him at the end of my showcase, I was like, all right, so like, what's one of the things you're most excited for the fan to be able to experience? And he literally said, riding a broom and like looking at Hogwarts in the background. I'm like, who doesn't want that? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, who doesn't want that? So yeah, like a lot of people just flying want that. So that's dope, man.
And there's also the seasons. There's seasons in this game, so you can witness Hogwarts in the snow or in the spring. I love it. Jazzy, what about you? What are your like things that you're looking forward to for the game?
See, now people gonna think I'm a bad person based off of my answer.
They do.
It's just,
after what Sylvana said, I don't know.
No, I'm pretty much on that wave. Like if they give me the option where it's like Fable and it's like based on me doing evil stuff, like this is what they're gonna give me now, I'm gonna go the evil route. Like I'm not gonna be good. Like if there's somebody in the game that pisses me off, I'm casting a spell on you and you're gonna either get cursed or dead or poisoned or turn into an animal, something. You're gonna get fucked up. It's not gonna be the same. So that's why I'm like, it's gonna sound bad, but I'm gonna be in there causing havoc. Don't give me a wand. Because I will fuck up anybody that messes up my day.
Don't give me one.
Don't give
and
me
then just
one.
straighten out her shirt. She's ready.
Because I will be chilling, and as soon as somebody give me some attitude, you said what? Fucked up. They fucked up.
No, you just gotta be like, oh, that's how you feel. Okay, don't worry about it. And then you just be in that lab concoction.
Yep. I'm not gonna be taking in no scenery. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is so beautiful. I'm be like, who gonna piss me off today? Bitch, I'm gonna make a spell custom for you, just so that I can mess up your day.
Not her standing in the hall with her foot, so that way someone purposely trips on it and then be like, "Oh, you stepped on my foot."
Why do you need rat poison and poison ivy for your concoction? Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Somebody
said something I didn't like yesterday. So now
you're gonna find out. It's gonna be on the news. It's gonna be in the Hogwarts news.
That's hilarious. And that's one of the things. So, like, I've always been like a Gryffindor girl, right? That's what I've been, but I like seeing the common rooms for each of the like. I'm like, do I want to be a Slytherin? Just because the Slytherin common room looks beautiful.
Like the entrance,
so beautiful.
Yes,
dude. Evil always pays. Evil always pays.
Really bad. It's fun over there on the dark side.
I'm telling you. Every game you play where you evil, you have more resources, more XP, more money. You have more everything. I promise.
It's just more fun. I ain't got to worry about being careful. Careful for what?
Right.
So I can get everybody.
But the thing is, you can be evil as a Hufflepuff, which is one of the nicest houses in all of Hogwarts. You can be a Hufflepuff and evil. And so, like, it don't even matter what house you are. Like, yo, if you want to go down that path, if you want to learn the 3 unforgivable curses and
now that I think about it,
it don't matter.
I don't even think I'm gonna be evil. Like, I feel like I'll be a good character, but like, let you try me. Now you're getting another side. So like, that's not really me being evil. That's me responding to you being disrespectful.
It's called justice. It's
justice.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I will be the justice maker in that.
It's called
karma.
Yep.
Yeah,
karma. That's what it is.
I'll be like, oh, somebody bullied you today. Which one? Tell me. So
that's hilarious.
Oh, come on, come over here. I'm gonna talk to you real quick.
I'm like, come over here. You said
wait,
to him now?
What's everybody's house? I know Gryffindor. You got Slytherin. What about Charlie or?
I don't watch it. I don't even know.
Oh, yo, you gotta take the test, man. You gotta take the test before the game comes out. You gotta go.
I'm just ready to play that more.
At least to see.
Just to see.
Wait, so I just do it online?
Yeah,
you can just do it online.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna do it. But I'm gonna tell you I am. Though.
No, I just want to know what it would mark you as. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like I just want to know what it would mark you as.
That would.
Oh, no, let me stop.
Because it's like attributes or whatever for like each house and stuff. So I think
that's dope. So like a class. So it's like the class system gonna be the houses.
I mean, essentially, but it doesn't matter.
That's gonna be, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm getting hella heavy RPG vibes from this game. That's why I want to play it.
Oh yeah,
they do attribute certain personality tropes or mindsets to the house that you're in. Like Ravenclaw, they're the studious class. They like. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm in control. But I was saying, I was about to say, but I think you just said it. So it does affect your attributes, though, right? So depending on your house,
the house won't, but what you choose to do will.
Right.
So like you got talents, and then like if you go into like your spells, you go up your sneak, just some classic RPG elements with Wizarding World stuff. And that I'm just like, yo, you have me right there. RPG and magic. I was like, yo, let's go.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is like Fable and Dragon Age. Real quick, because I know you can't talk about much, but are you able to? If someone asks, if you're able to say, is that a thing though? Like far as like a good and bad path?
The choices you make will affect the game. I'll just say that.
Sound like a politician, okay?
NDA.
I like it. I'll
say
okay.
NDA.
I'm just quoting. I'm trying to remember what was said in the game.
For me.
No, you're trying to remember what you're allowed to say, what you're not allowed to say. I know the face, okay?
I'm just trying to quote.
When you sign so many NDAs, there's times like people ask me questions. I'm like, I signed so many NDAs. What am I allowed to say to you? I don't know.
Like, don't even talk.
Right? I'm like, you know what? I don't think I can. I don't remember what I can say, so I just ain't gonna say that.
Hogwarts.
Right? It's called. I'm like, you know what? Actually, I can't even tell you the name of the game. Like, it's out already. I still can't tell you. But kind of like running through a couple of the other things that they mentioned that you can do in the game. There was that room. We didn't talk about it, and maybe you guys remember the name of the room. This might be James or Sylvanas. Like it was the room where you can essentially like a raid room where there's like raids of people coming in. You can like, you know, that's where you could definitely practice your Slytherin, like killing people. And
it's basically like a raid, but it's a dark arts battle arena. Is what they showed off in the game.
Oh, so they have raids on there?
Yeah, so you can go in there.
Oh, yeah, this is RPG. Oh, this must be good.
Yeah, so
okay,
you can go in there and just have waves of enemies coming at you, and you can test out different spells before you actually learn them in the game. And so they showed off the one that you can purchase, but the game comes with 2 automatically. So you get 2 no matter what game you get, and then if you get the deluxe edition, you get an additional 3rd one with the Dark Arts Battle Arena. So, and that's the one where you can use just spam Avada Kedavra, you know, Imperio, Crucio, and like, yo, it's crazy because like I don't know if you guys saw with the X's, the green X's, once you cast like any of the curses, if you upgrade the 3 unforgivable spells high enough, you can literally put like curses on like 3 or 4 foes.
Yeah, and more
cast Avada Kedavra and kill all 4 of them. Just with one spell.
So you can level up like your spells, is what you're saying? Like, this sounds so fucking good, dude. This sounds so good, man.
There's like skill trees and things like that with
I was gonna ask what's a skill tree too,
stuff that you do.
I hope it's really good too, man. I hope it's not like so limited. I hate when games give me everything I wanted, like far as elements, and then they limit the shit out of it. Like,
that's a popular.
I hope they
concern.
don't do that.
That's a popular concern.
I hope they don't do that.
But I think from the Harry Potter fandom standpoint, they've nailed everything else. You can get technical with the gameplay. Hey, these enemies kind of look like they're standing around, you know, will that change if I up the difficulty? You know, how hard will it really be? Will it alter the loot that I get if it goes harder or easier? You know, you can get technical with it, but just from a Harry Potter fandom standpoint, I think they've nailed a lot of the game. So we'll see for sure. But yeah, the Dark Arts Battle Arena is sick.
Excuse me, teacher. I got one more question. Real quick, one more question. If you can answer this question. All right. So, is there something like this in there? Right. Let's say, because I don't know from the raid. It sounded like y'all was playing like a training room. Because raid, I'm thinking of is like I gather a group and we all fight this difficult ass boss.
No, it's solo. That's not single player action RPG.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So even a solo though. All right. Still same thing though. All right. So let's say I do this raid and I fighting this huge boss. Do I get weapons and spells like based off of like a percentage? Like you might got a rare, or you might like drops. Are there drops, or is it like always gonna be the same item or whatever?
That's the big question. That is a big question. We don't.
All my questions, the big question. What the fuck?
Politician.
They're not gonna hit with that shit. That's a big question. We gotta come to your city, like
you gotta buy my book, and I'll give you the answer to the book.
Me, nigga, like, hey, bro.
Now PlayStation. If you're talking about drops. PlayStation, if you bought the game on the PlayStation, you get access to the Felix Felicius or Liquid Luck potion, which for an entire day cycle in game allows you to see loot chests like all on your map. And so instead of finding them, you get lucky and they automatically appear, but that's only for PlayStation users and stuff. So those drops, you might find some rare drops there just by using the potion. I don't know when you get it in the game, but it's going to be accessible.
I can't wait to play this game.
I'm super excited. Yeah. So February 10th.
The RPG elements sound like they're really good on this. I
think there's something for everybody, no matter how into like Harry Potter or like the Wizarding World you are or are not. I think there's something for everybody in this game.
Facts.
But yes, the game comes out February 10th, which is my mother's birthday. And so I'm going to call her and say, happy birthday, mommy. I love you. I won't be coming down, but I love you. But you can check out the stream. Hello. My question I'm thinking right now is, do I want to play when the game is available to me, or do I want to wake up at like a regular time and play the game and stream it? You know, pretty much.
Well, this because this something you love Harry Potter, so do whatever make you feel the most comfortable. Like fuck that.
I do.
Hold a little wand.
I got that's just a pen wand. I have an actual wand. I have like a couple wands. I have like 2 wands.
Did you get the deluxe edition? Because you can play on February 7th if you get that.
I'm gonna now. Okay. I was like,
that
my
changed
mind-
quick. You still gonna wait until you wake up comfortable?
Hello, if I could legally, if not legal, like without embargo, play it tomorrow, y'all gonna see it. Okay, as
I'll
early
be
as
right there. I thought you was gonna wait.
Right, legal.
No, that mother do sound fire though.
You're muted, by the way.
Yeah.
But me?
No,
Christine. But yeah, I was probably gonna head out.
Christine, you muted.
Yeah, I was planning to stay till 7.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got to do a lot of work. So
No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We're about to close out. We're about to close out now.
Okay.
We normally do like ask the audience. Yeah, that's the end of the. I didn't mute myself. I was so excited. I actually unplugged my mic.
Oh,
And
wow.
it said your mic unplugged. I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. But yes, make sure you guys check out our wonderful guests. Really quick before we leave, we do have the Ask the Audience questions. We normally do like 2 or 3, but we'll go ahead and do, well, we'll see. They're just short questions that the audience is asking everybody. So we have Toko Doha, or AKA Vaya, that asks, will you guys ever make a Party Chat reaction channel, like reacting to videos, how you do on your own separate channels, but all together? I'm going to answer this quickly and then we can go to the next one. Probably not. The reason being is because we all have reaction channels, and then this is our together channel. So we're probably not going to start another channel for Party Chat just for reactions. But we'll talk about it. We'll see. But don't get your hopes up. But we'll see. The other question is by number 1 Swifty. What Hogwarts house do you think you would be selected for? And actually, that question was answered because Sylvanas, you said Slytherin.
In real life, I wouldn't be Slytherin.
Okay. What's your real life?
In real life, I would be like Gryffindor. But
Gryffindor.
In the game, no. It's up for everybody. So.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
and then Charlie, he'll do the test, and we'll get to see what he gets to be.
We'll see.
We'll see on that test. But thank you guys so much for joining the show today. We really appreciate it, and we hope to have you on again in the future for another time. It could be about Hogwarts, or it could be about anything else. You know, we talk about a lot of things on the channel. But before we close out, go ahead and tell the people, like, again, like who you are and where they can find you, and then shout out any special things that you have coming out. If you have something new coming out or something that you're working on, you know, whatever it may be. Sylvanas, we'll start with you.
Yeah, just once again, Sylvanas, I'm a YouTuber mainly, do a lot of comedy skits, and yeah, I'm getting more into TikTok, and I feel like I'm just gonna have my best work come out this year. So if you want to check it out, you know, find me on any platform at Sylvanas. So
Okay.
Fire. And James?
Yeah. Your boy James over Expecto Go, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And you can find me primarily on YouTube, talking all things Hogwarts Legacy and Wizarding World games. We got a couple coming out this year. But yo, honestly, we're going to be covering this game. We're going to be streaming it all on YouTube. And so if you guys are excited and hyped about it, and we got some access stuff coming up that you don't want to miss. So, check out the channel for sure.
For sure. And then Charlie, where can the people find you?
Camp Crystal Charlie, everywhere. YouTube, Twitter.
Okay. And I'm iChristine. You can find me iChristine Games, and here on the Party Chat podcast channel. Keep your eyes tuned, because when this game comes out, that's all I'm gonna play. Okay. And among other things, like before and after, but during that time, I'm playing it from top to bottom. It's just going to be, that's all I'm going to do. And you can also check out the Party Chat podcast channel here on YouTube, Twitch, and on Twitter at Party Chat Podcast. And don't forget, memberships are out, so definitely check that out to see the viewership. There's a Discord that's involved. There's shout outs, there's names, there's emotes, there's a bunch of stuff. So check that out. And then also on the 18th, like I said, we will have on February 18th, not January 18th, but February 18th, we'll be having a 12-hour streamathon where we'll have different guests coming through out for, a couple hours at a time, and we'll raise money to produce the show and to pay our interns. So we will see you there.
All right, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming through, and